Alright, what's going on, everyone? It's JJ Snake. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Cincinnati Bengals 2-14 rebuild on the channel. Today, I hope you guys are having a great day. We are ready to do some work in the draft right now. We signed a lot, and I mean a lot, of free agents in the last episode with our almost $100 million in cap space that we had from trading a bunch of veterans and stuff. We pretty much dumped the entire team. Actually, let me show you the team real quick, what it's looking like. We basically have a full roster before the draft right now. We are going to get Burrow. Like I said in the first episode, I'm going to spoil that for you guys. That's the only pick I'm sure about right now. That's definitely happening. Hopefully he's good because I'm taking him no matter what. We signed Kareem Hunt. I probably should not have done that because we already had a position for... we already had this position filled is what I'm going for. That's what I'm trying to say. But I might let Mixon go if he doesn't produce. So we'll see. One of these running backs are probably not going to be on this team in a couple years, is what I'm saying, basically. We'll see. If they both end up kicking ass together, then I might keep them. I did not get a receiver in free agency because I plan on maybe getting either any of them, actually. I'm one of the top 5 receivers in the first round. We'll see. Tons of depth at receiver in the draft, so I'm interested to see what I'm going to do there myself. Severian Jenkins, a little filler spot there for a couple seasons, I believe I gave him. Our line is the problem on this team. Our O-line. Our D-line is definitely not. We don't even have a center. And we're all in the lower 70s pretty much. I noticed this guy after I ended the first episode. I didn't look at his contract. I was going to do that with you guys. I might as well just do it right now. I think he's extremely overpaid, though. It's only for a season, but he makes $9 million to sit on the bench. So we might play him somewhere on this line. We might let him play at left guard. We'll see what we get out of the draft before I make a decision on him. I didn't even notice him. And we got Ogba and Beasley for really cheap one-year deals. So we're going to have a little bit of a competition there. Ogba coming off an injury. Lawson, obviously, probably going to be a staple there for a few years. And we got Chris Jones. That was the big signing. We struck out on Austin Hooper, but we got Chris Jones. And we are going to play a 4-3, and we are going to dominate everybody on the D-line. They're going to stand no chance. And linebacker is the other iffy kind of spot for us. Kruger Hill, we got some fill-ins for the year. I'm going to try to get Simmons, hopefully, with our top 5 pick. I think it's 6 overall. Maybe Simmons will drop to us, and I would love that. Jamie Collins, a solid fill-in for the year. We got Peters in free agency and Mackenzie Alexander. I'm probably getting rid of Kilpatrick. I might even keep him a year just because we have the cap space for the year, and then I'll get rid of him because he's making like $13 million a year because the Bengals are the weirdest franchise ever to pay him that much money. I don't know what they're doing. And we got solid safety depth. We got Von Bell in free agency, Will Parks in free agency, and Sean Davis. And Bates is already with us. So, I mean, any of those 4 could play if injuries were to happen. And we got Maher at kicker. And no punter. I'll probably use my last pick of the draft on that. And this is all of our draft picks. We have a lot. If you weren't there for episode 1, we have a lot. We have 3 in the first, 2 in pretty much every round after that, except for the 6th, and we don't have a 7th. That 6th round pick is probably going to be the punter. And let's... I think we're going to go right to the draft. Or no, we're not. Hold on. I think we're going to scout some linebackers. Yeah, that's what we're going to do real quick. We'll just go from the second. It's gonna be a tough draft because I don't have anybody scouted, but it's a real draft, so we're gonna roll with it. Okay, there might be an option there. Malik Harrison. Oh, I didn't even look at the name. That's my boy from Ohio State. I'm a Patriots and Ohio State fan when it comes to football, just so you guys know. I'm gonna take this scouting a little bit more seriously next year, only because I'm gonna have an entire year to do it. Okay, Kavon Chasen, I love him in real life. I would take any of these guys in the second round so far. That might be the round to do it. But yeah, let's go to the draft. Let's not waste any time like I did in the last episode. I like to go super in depth and take my time, but let's not waste any time. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably sim real quick through all the first round picks just to see what's there and to see what gets taken in front of me and after me and stuff. But since we have the first pick of the second round, I'll probably just go to that point, and then I'll sim ahead to our picks after that. But I think this doesn't need any introduction at all. Welcome. I'm gonna do an introduction anyways because this is an important draft pick right here. Welcome to the Cincinnati Bengals 80 overall and somehow you are not number 1 in true talent. Apparently I reached. I guess I should have traded down to number 2, guys. My apologies. But obviously he has hidden development because it's Joe Burrow. And he is going to be the staple of this franchise for a long time, probably. As long as he produces. Which I hope he does, because I love Joe Burrow. So, let's see. Okay, they didn't waste any goddamn time. They took Simmons. Alright. They didn't waste any time taking him. So, the Lions, are they going to pick immediately, too? I'm afraid to skip now. Alright, we're good now. Everyone's chilling. Chase Young next. I kind of saw that coming. And I'm assuming Okuda is going to go next. Yep. All right. Good guess, JJ. There you go, buddy. Panthers, they could take anything because they're a mess. I took Andrew Thomas, an overrated left tackle. We're going to pause this. Actually, we're going to keep it paused so I could simulate all the rest of these picks. Who are we going to take? I'm already looking at Wills. I like him a lot. Out of any offensive lineman you can get out of Bama is automatically going to be good. And he has 2 A grades. His combine was pretty alright. Late first round, though. Projection. I want to take one of these wide receivers so bad, but I feel like there's so much depth at that position that I shouldn't. And we don't have anybody else scouted. Great. I might trade down here. Okay, these are some of the worst offers I've ever seen for the number 6 overall pick. So this one's alright, but I'm not moving to the second round. So we're going to pick here, I guess. Which one of these 3 should I take? I feel like any of these are going to be solid. I don't know. Man, this is tough. I don't feel like I'm going to miss on any of these. I just don't want to pick the wrong position. I feel like I should take the tackle. But late first round projection. We just need it so bad. Alright, we're going to take Wills. I can't trade down, so it's probably going to be an overpick. Alright, at least he has hidden development. Yeah, okay, he's projected correctly. 27th. That's fine. I'm happy with that. He is hidden development. That's the main thing I'm happy about. I assume he's a star. Alright, next pick. Herbert, 79 overall this draft class gave him. So he's 1 overall worse than Burrow. I am also an Oregon Ducks fan, so I honestly would have rather had him, not going to lie. But I do love Joe Burrow, so I'm not mad about it. So there is CeeDee Lamb. He's 77 overall, so overall-wise he would have been better, but we don't exactly need that position desperately. Fulton going next to the Jags. Wirfs to the Raiders. A little bit of an overpick there. And Jerry Jeudy is still there. Derek Brown, definitely not a position of need for us. We have 2 amazing defensive tackles. Alright, I think there's only one thing to pick here. It's looking like it's going to be Jerry Jeudy. Unless we could trade down better for this one, but I doubt it. And we cannot move down for this. Nobody would give me a first rounder this year. I'm kind of tempted based on his top 3 to take T. Higgins instead, but I'm a personal fan of Jerry Jeudy. Higgins has better size and stuff too. His 40 was pretty crap, but his top 3 grades are great. Yeah, we're going Jerry Jeudy. 78 overall, number 7 in true talent, hidden grade. And Jerry Jeudy is going to be a Cincinnati Bengal with his SEC conference quarterback rival, Joe Burrow. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. So we picked an Alabama player, actually 2 Alabama players already, and an LSU. SEC conference all day. All right, let's see everybody else in the first round real quick. Kinlaw to the Falcons. Broncos take, I'm not even going to pronounce his name. I know who he is, but I can't pronounce that name. Gross Matos to the Colts. I feel like we made really good picks. Tua going to the Dolphins. Projected second round, so they overpicked him a little bit, but they need a quarterback. Kenneth Murray to the Cowboys. Patrick Queen out of LSU to the Raiders. Jaguars will take McKinney out of Bama. So far, we're looking pretty solid. Trevon Diggs to Bama. Higgins, wide receiver from Clemson. We made the right pick because he is worse than Judy by a lot. Becton, right tackle. I was going to say for Brady, but not for Brady anymore. Jordan Love, we had a hell of a draft based on all these picks. I still want to know who's number 1 in true talent because it said Burrow was not. Justin Jefferson, 74 overall. I would have been cool with that at the end of the first round, but we couldn't move down to that. There he is. Number 1 in this draft in true talent is DeAndre Swift, running back out of Georgia. Huh. They made a running back the best player in this draft into the Dolphins. So they got their quarterback and a running back. All right, Dolphins are looking pretty good in this rebuild. They're not in my division, so I'm not too worried. They're in my conference. Okay, it's nobody in the 60s yet. I haven't seen one like super bust of a pick yet. Oh, there it is, right on cue. Okay, of course. All right, the Super Bowl runner-ups take a left guard out of Oregon, Lemieux, and the Super Bowl champions will take right guard Damian Lewis. A nice pick out of LSU. I can't believe he's still there. I kind of wanted him, not going to lie. Okay, so what are we going to do with our pick? We have the 1st and the 8th pick in this round, so we're not going to fall too far from this point. Jake Fromm projected 1st round. I assume he's probably going to be a bust since he hasn't gotten taken yet. And Ruggs, the receiver that I don't like, still there. CJ Henderson's an interesting one. This sucks because I don't have anybody, what do you call it? I can't think of the right word. Scouted. Thank you. Come on, JJ, step it up. I'm about to take this man who's projected in the 3rd round. I think we might take him since he's scouted him. We know for sure. I don't really want to miss basically with a 1st round pick here. He's projected 1st round, late 1st round. So, I mean, overall, he's projected, 3rd round, but so this is not a late pick by us. Let's do it. Hidden development, another one. Number 29, we took him at 33. Good pick. And we have another offensive lineman. This is a great draft. I think this is a great offseason, period. All right, so moving to our 2nd pick in the 2nd round. That's exactly what I was just thinking. I just remembered Clavon Chasen. I could take any of these guys and be happy with it. Linebacker is such a need for us that this would be great. I feel like Chasen's the worst out of the 3, but he's projected higher. He had a better combine. Malik Harrison, the guy I really want, because that's my boy. I feel like Willie Gay is the best guy. I don't know. This is tough. I feel like we need an outside linebacker a little bit more. But, I don't know. I just want to take Harrison over him because, like I said, I like Harrison, but I don't want to make the dumb pick. This is tough. Let's do it. Good pick? All right, yeah, good pick. I mean, basically where he's projected. He doesn't have hidden development. Maybe Harrison might have. I don't know. Think I'm going to try to take another one of these linebackers, though. So we have 2 third-round picks. I'm thinking as soon as one of these guys go off the board, maybe trade up. All right, there is Malik Harrison, a few picks after us. So it seemed like we did make a little bit better of a pick. I don't know what his development is. But I think I'm going to try to trade right now. Maybe we're going to go one more pick. Oh, okay. A little scary. You know what? I'm not even risking it. I'm just going to move up. I'm going to try to trade both of our thirds for Chasen. All right, so we just signed Jamie Collins, and I tried to make the 2 third-rounders work, but they wanted a 4th with it, and I wasn't doing that many picks. So we're going to move up here for our 3rd round pick. And Jamie Collins is gone. So I think that was worth it because we're going to get Chase in here, so I'd rather play him. Hopefully Chasen's worth it, but I feel like he's better than paying like $10 million for 1 year to Jamie Collins. And he has hidden development, yes. We pretty much picked him right on the dot, and he has hidden development, which is key. So I am happy with that move right there. We are having a hell of an offseason, I feel like. First year, already killing it. Okay, so there's nobody left that's scouted that's good for us. So we're pretty much going to be guessing from this point on. I'm tempted to just trade them all for the next year, but I don't want to have like too many picks to where this is unrealistic. But I don't know. I don't also want to like waste all these picks. All right, we're going to pick my boy out of Ohio State since I know him, Jonah Jackson. This is probably going to be a miss, but we're going for it. All right, not the worst pick in the world. I mean, definitely not great, but I'll take it. Okay, maybe a little bit of depth here. We have back-to-back picks in the beginning of the 4th round. Pick number 1 and 2 of the 4th. So I might take a chance on him. Josh Oosh. I have no idea who the hell this is, but he's from my rival Michigan. I don't think I've ever heard of him, but I might have heard his name. I just don't care about the team up north at all. But yeah, he's a solid combine, so we're gonna go for this for depth. If he's not great, whatever. He's not too bad. All right, I'm cool with that. He'll back up Chasen probably. All right, and before we start trading picks for next year, I'm gonna take one more stab on Darnay Holmes. Probably a terrible pick. All right, another decent one. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with this draft. All right, not terrible. Just for some depth at corner. And I think I'm probably going to trade the rest of these picks. All right, so we are going to trade for a 5th and a 7th with the Eagles the next year. Because like I said, I'm going to have more scouting next year. So I'll know more about the later rounds. I feel like that's just fair for us to do that. And then I'm going to use a 6th round pick this year on a punter. Okay, we can actually get a 4th rounder for this one for some reason. So we're going to take the Vikings. I feel like they're a tad worse in terms of Madden than Cleveland. So we'll take that 4th rounder next year. All right. Which punter to take? I have literally no information. I mean, I guess we'll just take the top one. I think they're all going to be in the high 60s if I had to guess. So yeah, we're going to take him. Not really a position that's of that big of importance. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we're going to finish this draft with a punter. We're going to look this over real quick, and then I'll probably end this episode. Okay, so here is our draft. What a draft I believe that it was. Burrow, obviously, probably the best player in the draft because he's a little bit more important than Swift. So I'm going to say we picked the best player, number 1 overall. He is a little bit older than Swift. He's 24 already. But that's fine. That's fine. We're going to have him probably for 10 seasons, hopefully. Probably more than that, actually, as long as he produces. I'm always basing this shit off of production. So we got a solid right tackle. I feel like we could have done a little bit better at that pick, but I'm cool with it. We need a line really bad. He had hidden development, which is good. Jerry Jeudy, great pick. He ended up being probably the best receiver. I don't remember CD Lamb's overall. I think it was like 77 maybe. So pretty much, I think he is the best receivers. So we definitely nailed that pick. And then we got this man in the 2nd round. Moody, he had hidden development, right? Yep. So that means he's going to be at least a star. And then Willie Gay at middle linebacker, a little bit better than the guy I wanted. And hidden development for Chasen. That's right. I almost forgot about that. And then the rest of the picks were solid. They weren't great or anything. They weren't bad, though, for not having any information on them. Yeah. That's apparently I had another 5th round pick, though, that I used on the punter. I thought that was my 6th round pick. Oops. So we drafted Lavert Hill out of Michigan, another Michigan guy. And that's going to finish this draft. Yep. I think it's pretty great. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think it's pretty solid. All right. I think that's going to do it for episode 2. A lot shorter than episode 1. I'll probably do that every offseason. I'll probably do free agency, re-signings, make it a longer episode, and then I'll draft all in one episode. We are going to be watching game number 1, not episode number 1. Game number 1 of the regular season in the next episode. I'll probably do the depth chart and stuff in the next episode. Sim through the preseason, see who's playing well and stuff like that. And yeah, like I said, we're not playing in this series. I'm going to be spectating. So I think that's the way to get the most unpredictable results. That's going to be against the Jaguars as well, week 1 of the regular season. So we'll see Joe Burrow's home debut, it looks like, at the top of the screen. And that's going to be it for me in this episode. Episode 2. Coming to an end. Great off season. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments any players you like, don't like, what I did wrong, what I did right. Any feedback you got. Want this to be as interactive as possible. But have a great rest of your day. That's it from me. Like, share, subscribe. Do whatever the hell you want, though. See ya.